Rolly's one of the top lightweights in the world, and I've been saying that. Yes, he's awkward. He didn't have the experience, you know, but.
Do you think it was poor sportsmanship, him just walking out, not waiting for the decision, or what do you think? Why do you think that?
I mean, you can't really judge a fighter. You know, you just got knocked out. You know, you don't know if he's really coherent. You don't know what's going on. You know, if he's concussed. You know, but he's a good sportsman. You know, and he
there he is.
Oh, here he is, right here. Give Rolly Romero a big hand.
How you guys doing?
Doing good. It was a good fight tonight.
Amazing fight.
Rolly, can you, Keith Heideck from BoxingScene.com back here. Rolly, can you tell us what you remember of what happened and the shot that Tank caught you with?
He caught me with a left hook. I jumped in and I just jumped into a shot.
Do you agree with the referee's decision to stop the fight?
I mean, I'm a warrior. I want to continue the fight, so I mean, if I could continue, I would have continued.
Did you feel you were winning the fight at that point?
I won all 6 rounds. I won every moment of that fight. I exposed them, and we need to run that shit back.
Questions in front? Anyone?
Hey, Rolly, obviously, before the fight, you were talking about the first round knockout, but did you want to be a more tactical, a more tactical fight as you showed in the first 5+ rounds?
In the second fight?
No, tonight you were very tactical, very, you fought at your own pace tonight. Was that the game plan going in?
Honestly, yeah. I did not want to give. I mean, if I could have got first round knockout, I would have done it, but I know he's expecting a first round knockout, so I wasn't able to get the first round knockout. So I was tactical throughout the entire fight.
Rolly, back here. Mike Coppinger, ESPN. Hey, Rolly, congrats on a great performance. You had never been in fight. You never fought a top guy like that before, so you showed a lot. And obviously, there's a lot of top fighters at 135. Who do you want to fight next? I
want Gervonta Davis again. I was winning that fucking fight, and I just got hit with a clean shot. That's all, and that's that.
Outside of Gervonta, are there any other names you like? I know you've mentioned Devin Haney on occasion. He's fighting next week for the Undisputed Championship against Kambosos. There's Ryan Garcia.
No, I want Gervonta Davis again. I exposed his ass, and everybody in this room knows it. I got caught with a good shot. That's all.
Over here, Rolly.
Rolly, great performance. I think you should be proud of yourself. You did great. If there is a rematch, what would be different?
I just want to jump into a shot like that again. Like I said, I had him running like a bitch the entire fight. And like I said, he got a nice shot in. That's all that happened. He got hurt multiple times. And he ran around. He was terrified of me. And I doubt he'll do the rematch again.
Coach Bullet, what were your thoughts on the fight?
I felt like he did a great performance, like we all saw. I know that Rolly could outbox pretty much 90% of the fighters in boxing. Even though people always talk about his power, Rolly's a very talented fighter. And he showed that tonight against a 3-division world champion. He whooped his ass round after round. When he hurt him, Tank did the smart thing and he held. And the ref let him get away with it. But it was a great performance. Mistakes are made in the game. The best of the best, Ali, Mike Tyson, every last one of them took a L. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm very proud of my fighter, and I will never turn him in for nobody else, straight up.
Yeah, Rolly, Chris Murray, Philadelphia Sunday Sun. My question is, you said that you were beating him up, and what were you doing? What was working for you tonight?
Stiff jab. Stiff jab, 2-1, just over and over again. That hurt him multiple times in the fight.
Back around.
Marcus Hayes, FightHype TV. Rolly, Bullet, congratulations for a good showing tonight. Just came up a little bit short. My question is for Rolly. Rolly, early in the fight, you seem to be landing almost at will. When you were hitting Davis, could you tell if your punches were having effect on him?
I mean, he was running around. I mean, he got hurt multiple times throughout that entire fight, so I'll be honest with you, that referee helped him a lot. All he would do is hold me and hold me and hold me, and that's that.
One more question.
Here in the front.
Really, Mark Hamilton from Fight Sports. What was your best punch of the fight? What do you think you caught him with?
Stiff jab.
What were-
Stiff jab. It was multiple times. Multiple times.
Thanks, Rolly.
Rolly, thank you very much.
Thanks, Rolly. Leonard, oh sorry.
Tonight's attendance, a record-breaking 18,970. 18,970.
Leonard, obviously a lot of emotions still from Rolly Romero after that fight. Any thoughts on him wanting the rematch and his talk about that?
No, that's his opinion. Like I said, all kinds of emotions are flying around. So, take a little time off and, we'll see what the next steps are.
What do you think of Jaleel fight?
Oh, that's my young gun. I'm very proud of there he is, Jaleel Hackett. Very proud of him.
Hey, Leonard, how you doing? Najee from Cigar Talk. I was privy to you and Ryan kind of had a little back and forth. He was really adamant about trying to get the Tank fight. How do you feel about that?
Ryan don't want to fight Tank. Come on, man. You got guys out there like Mannix and them trying to pump him up, and like he's some killer. Ryan Garcia, like I said, he's a good fighter. Got a number of respect for him, but he don't want none of that smoke. He don't want none of that smoke because if he did, he'd make Golden Boy do it. And I've tried on 2 occasions that some of the reporters seem to forget when they say that Tank Davis don't want to fight none of the top fighters. But then they say that Ryan Garcia is a top fighter, but hey, we know what it is. Mannix.
Just one last question. I didn't see you did the celebrity row on the Titantron. I didn't see Floyd. I was wondering, just maybe possibly like where Floyd was, or if he had plans on coming and just couldn't make it.
He had a family emergency.
Leonard, there's been a lot of speculation. Tank has said a lot of things and then kind of reversed course a little bit this week. Can you clarify what his contractual situation is and how you're going to move forward with him?
No, I'm not going to discuss any fighter's contractual situation with you guys.
Are you guys still his promoter?
Yes.
Leonard, you talked about how excited you were about this fight earlier in the week. Talk about announcing that record-selling crowd of 18,970.
It's big, man. Again, it's like this is what we do. We know what we're doing. Eventually you guys will give us our props, but we don't do this to get the props. Like I said, anywhere we go, it's like this. East Coast, West Coast, down south, UK. Gervonta Davis is a terrific fighter. We have a great company. I have a great team, you know, and we're going to continue to do what we do, put on these big events for the fans, and, you know, that's what it's all about, getting the fans exactly what they want to see.
Why do you think he's such a big draw, no matter where you put him in the United States?
Because he's doing a phenomenal job inside the ring, and he has a great promotional team. He has a great internal team. He has a excellent trainer in Calvin Ford. So when all these things are working together, this is what you get.
Hey Leonard, just wanted to know, how would you see a Ryan Garcia versus Romero fight playing out?
Rolly Romero would knock Ryan Garcia out probably within 3 rounds.
Do you think Rolly's the second best lightweight?
No doubt. No doubt in my mind. Again, like I said, is that Tank is a special fighter. He's a special fighter. And if there's not many guys who can punch and box like Tank. You know, Tank, he's a complete fighter. And he does everything really, really, really well. And he has a lot of experience. So when you look at the other lightweights out there, I'm rolling with Rolly. He's too strong. Too strong. Again, like I said, if you can't punch, he's gonna walk right through you. That's a fact.
Hey Leonard, what were your thoughts with the fact that Shakur, Tio, Ryan, I'm sure Devin would have probably came out, but obviously he's going to Australia. Just the whole division and future opponents was all here.
They all know that Tank Davis is the best. Okay, and that's respect. All those are excellent fighters, and they that's a sign of respect. Tank don't go to their fights. I'm just keeping it 100.
Leonard, tennis star Naomi Osaka said there was a shooting here or something. Do you know anything that happens?
No, I've heard some rumors, you know, but I don't believe in rumors.
And what would you like to see Rolly do next?
Take some time off and next steps. You know, Rolly's a very good fighter. Rolly's a very good fighter, and he showed you guys why we've been working with him and why, you know, it was a great promotion. What you guys think was a great promotion. You know, everyone was excited. It was a highly anticipated matchup, you know, because a lot of trash talk back and forth. But it's entertainment. It's entertainment. And a lot of people don't understand that. This is why we have 18,970. You know, we sell out the Staples Center. You know, we sell out everywhere we go. The fans want to be entertained. And Gervonta Davis is doing it at the highest level. That's why, again, he's eventually going to be the face of boxing. Very, very soon.
I know you said about Ryan earlier, but do you think a fight between Gervonta and Ryan is the biggest in all of boxing from a commercial standpoint?
I do. I'm being honest about that. But again, Golden Boy is not going to put him nowhere near. I mean, the closest he's going to get to Gervonta Davis is where he was tonight. You know, and Ryan, like I said, I like him as a person. You know, we have a mutual respect, but you know, he don't want to fight Tank. It's just all talk, all talk.
Leonard, you know, obviously one fight the fans are going to be thinking about is you know, the winner of next week's fight, Kambosos and Haney. What are your thoughts, you know, potentially on that kind of matchup, Tank fighting the winner at some point?
Tank beats any of these lightweights, any of them.
So do you want to see him move up then?
Move up?
Move up and wait?
For what?
At some point?
If that's what he wants to do, you know, you just don't do things just to be doing them.
I was wondering, what do you think his next big challenge is? What's left? If there's nothing left in the lightweight for him?
Well, I didn't say there wasn't nothing left in the lightweight division. There's a lot left in the lightweight division. You just have to be. You guys have to be patient. Patient. You know. Again, I've explained over and over and over again. You know, all these fights that you guys think are big, they aren't big. They just aren't. in terms of generating revenue. And guys aren't fighting for free. You know what I'm saying? So all these guys are good fighters. In due time, it'll happen if they are what you guys say they are. These big fights are happening. But right now, they aren't big, in my opinion. And I think I know what I'm talking about. Because if they were big, you would see these guys being able to do the kind of things that Gervonta Davis is doing. You know? And that's a fact. You see some of these guys, they can't do nothing. I'm talking about as it relates to being an attraction. All very good fighters, but you have to be able to capture the imagination of the fans, or make the fans want to come see you. You know, Tank Davis is a pay-per-view fighter, and again, tonight he shows you why. He gets it done in impressive fashion each and every time.
What do you think the fans love most about him?
He's the most exciting fighter in the entire sport. That's why. And I guarantee you, any of the fans, well, I ain't gonna say any, but if there probably isn't 500 people in there that know what belt he's won, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. He's the most exciting fighter in the entire sport, and people they come to see him. And they pay to come see him. That's the big difference. And not only the largest attendance, this is the highest grossing here ever. And it's been like, how many, 40?
There's been about, this was the 40th fight at
Yeah,
Barclays Center?
40th fight.
Boxing event?
It's very impressive. And how does a guy do that when you guys are saying that he's not fighting nobody? Why are people coming out? Everywhere. What you guys don't understand, the sport is bigger than the diehard fans. The overall sport. People gonna pay their money for what they want to see, not necessarily what you guys want to see.
We're told 5 or 10 more minutes for Tank.
Okay.
He's just about ready.
Yeah.
Leonard,
Yes.
what went through your mind when he connected that punch and rolled it?
Well, I mean, it was a great shot, you know, and you know, that's what happens. You know, it's part of the sport. You know, Tank caught him with a great shot. You know, like I said, Rolly is very strong, so you know, Tank was taking his time. You know, and I thought it was a good fight, and you could see the fight heating up round by round, because again, you just can't run up in there. Either fighter. You know what I'm saying?
The fight started after midnight.
Right? Yeah. The fans got their money's worth. You know, I told everyone there's no way that this fight will go the distance, and the fans got exactly what they wanted to see.
Did you get to say what's up to Madonna in the crowd?
Yes, I did.
Oh, nice.
But I mean, you know, it's a great feeling as a promoter to be able to walk into a venue and you look, wow, it's a great feeling. You know that you did a great job, and I want to give a special thanks to my wonderful, wonderful Mayweather Promotions team, you know, who grind with me day in and day out. Like I said, we don't need 200 fighters. You know, all it takes is one to get the job done. And you know, oftentimes you say, well, they only got Gervonta Davis. But damn. They only got Floyd Mayweather. But damn. I bet you every other promoter would love to have either one of those guys. And it's a lot of work, you know, behind the scenes, but, you know, hey, this is what it's all about. You know, I'm really, really passionate about what I do. You know, yeah, and I'm very protective. When I say protective, meaning like, you know, sometimes I come at you guys is because, you know, there's a lot of disrespect out there. I feel as though that my guys don't get the respect that they have earned, you know, just because we don't get the things we want when we want them. But hey, you know, we know what we're doing. We've been very successful at this for a very long time, and we're going to continue doing what we're doing.
I think you
you've been kind of critical just of the media, like you said, just with regards to like Tank maybe not being placed on the pound for pound list. Do you think that this fight in particular kind of puts him in contention, like in your mind?
Well, I mean, he should. I mean, of course. But me personally, I really don't concern myself with that because it's a very subjective list, you know, and it changes every day. This guy might have these guys, you know, so it doesn't really matter to me because at the end of the day, you can't go to the bank with any of that stuff. Ain't that right, Carpenter?
Leonard spoke to Shakur post-fight, and he was very complimentary of Gervonta's performance, and obviously said that that is a fight that he would like down the line and feels that that would be a mega fight. Many of us would agree. While speaking to him, Shakur was clear. He said that Gervonta knows I am the far more skilled fighter. Just your comments on that.
No comment. Shakur Stevens is a 130-pounder, right? You gotta remember, you guys criticize Tank for fighting guys. So, come on. Gotta let it make some sense.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we want to bring up and still the lightweight champion of the world, fresh off of a 6-round knockout over Rolly Romero. Please welcome the undefeated from Baltimore, Maryland, Gervonta Tank Davis. Questions from the media.
First of all, huge congratulations, Tank. That was an amazing fight, amazing night. Walk me through that knockout.
Just, you know, through the 6 rounds, I was just trying to figure him out, catch his range and see how hard he hit. And just him, I knew he was going to run into something because he wanted to, you know what I mean, his focus was to throw everything hard. So he tried to throw his brick hand, I think, and I just moved out the way and just caught him running in.
Where do you rate his power?
He definitely got power. He got power.
Thanks, Ryan Duncan from Fox 29 in Philadelphia, right here.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, man.
When you think about this fight, we saw maturity in you.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole build-up. And then the way you fought. Talk to us about the patience you had in that ring and how you set him up. Because, see, a lot of people don't give you that boxing IQ, but I do. You set him up with that shot.
Yeah. I mean, just, you know what I mean? I seen that, just the whole, even when we weighed in, I knew that I could outthink him easily. You know what I mean? So I knew that I was gonna, outbox him, but I thought I was gonna, not knock him out, but wind up stopping him in the late rounds. But he ran into the shot.
Radio Raheem, Rolly's already
right here.
Oh, my bad. Rolly feels like he won every round and is already calling for the rematch. What's your reaction to that?
Hey. Oh no, man. Shout out to him.
Did he give you any trouble in this fight? Was there anything about his style that was difficult?
No. I think I need to start warming up more though before the fight. So I could be already really warm when I get into the fight. Cause it was I was going into the fight a little cold. Even though we was working out, but I think I need to be more do some jump roping or something. Cause I had to warm myself up before I can actually get in the groove.
Stephen Guarino, Carolina Sports Tank, right? Congratulations. It seemed like this part of the strategy was you were kind of on the outside of the ring a lot, letting him come in to punches. Was that part of the plan, was to let his aggression be his downfall?
Yeah. Basically, I was just, I knew that he was strong. Off the first punch he threw, you know what I mean? Like he said, I do start slow, so he caught me with a shot, and I was like, yeah, I gotta, stay out the way. but I knew that down the line, down the stretch, I was gonna break him down, just off of the way he was fighting and his footwork. You know what I mean? So.
Coach Calvin, did he execute the plan the way you wanted him to?
Everything. We already seen his footwork was garbage. If you listen to Showtime's coach's corner, you can hear the things. He was falling in a lot, you know what I'm saying? And you can hear me telling Tank those straight punches. You know, so it was just breaking him down, You know, I told you Tank can get you from 1 to 12. You can't make no mistakes.
Gervonta, back over here, Marcos Villegas, FightHype. Hey, I don't know, I think it was one of the middle rounds. We saw you do like a hand motion.
Yeah, I don't know why everybody keeps saying that. Nah, my hand.
You missed the shot, and I think he was like, oh.
Yeah. But I didn't hurt my hand not one time in this fight. Okay. Not one time.
Second question is, do you feel that Rolly's a lot better than what everyone expected him to be in this fight?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
Hey Gervonta, what's going on, man? Najee from Cigar. So tonight was like packed, man. Like they said this was the most packed and the biggest gate in 40 fights or something like that. Just talk about, you know, the love that you got from New York City and kind of the energy in the building. Like, did you feel that? Like, how did it feel to kind of receive that energy and that love?
First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that came out. You know what I mean? I'm definitely appreciative for them coming out. It meant a lot, you know, just coming back to the Barclays Center, and I fought here. You know, I won my first title here just to, you know what I mean? I knew that coming into the fight, Baltimore was going to come up here, and I got a lot of fan base in New York, and just to see them show out was amazing. You know what I mean? I think that I didn't just win tonight. I think the whole, you know what I mean, as a whole, we won tonight.
Gervonta, Mark Hamilton Fight Sports, you kind of laughed off a rematch. So you don't think he deserves a rematch? You want to go somewhere else? What are you looking for to do next?
I don't think people deserve a rematch if they get knocked out like that. But not trying to be funny, but if it was a good fight leading up to the knockout, then like down the line, like if it was like the 9th round, 10th round, and you know what I mean, somehow somebody caught him with a good shot, but it was. I think it was probably. I was one that on the scorecards, I believe. I started warming up as the fight was going on, and I don't think it's we need a rematch, but I'm all ears. And you know, if anybody else want to fight me at 135, I was talking about 130, but I feel comfortable at 135. So
2 more questions, guys.
Gervonta, congrats, man, on the knockout.
Yeah.
Right here.
In the front. Up front. Oh, no, bad.
No, you're good. Congrats. How's it feel? You've won a lot of big fights, title fights, but how's it feel to win a fight like this where it was so personal and there's a lot of pride and bragging rights on the line tonight?
I don't think it was personal for me. It was fun. You know what I mean? At first it was personal. I mean, well, I took it personal, but I think that, you know, it's a part of the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? I realized that, and that's when I start, you know, having fun with it. You know what I mean? I wasn't taking it so much personal. You know what I mean? If you see the, you know, the press conference, I was always laughing. I wasn't never. He was the serious one. You know what I mean? When we was like face to face and stuff like that. But I just took it like regular, and I always like try to do stuff that I always do like on a day-to-day basis. You know what I mean? Leading up to the fight or just us doing press conference. So it won't like make me feel like I'm in like a war or something like that. So I think that's, you know, that play a big part.
Are you guys good now, or, you know?
I mean, I'm good. Got the victory.
Last question right over there.
Yeah. My question to you, at what point did you figure him out? And were you surprised that left hook you threw was going to, you know, knock him out?
I was figuring him out through the rounds. But I feel as though I was gonna eventually break him down. So that was my main goal, to make him chase me around a little bit, start picking shots, start going to the body. But I knew that I was when I started faking him out with my eyes. That's when I knew that I had him. And you know what I mean. The shot that I threw, it wasn't really hard. It wasn't my hardest punch I could have threw. It was just right on the money. I caught him coming in. You know what I mean? And I knew he was going to come in eventually because he wanted to hit me so hard. You know what I mean? And I just got out the way at the same time.
And for one ball more into it, congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Tank.
Thank y'all for coming out.
Take care, guys. Just that coach for your picture, and Leonard, just get one last shot. Thanks for a great promotion, guys. Congratulations.
Good luck in Game 7.
You good? Thank you. Long night, long camp, long fight.
Go ahead, Hans.
Coach, thank you. Thank you.
I just got to go back to the zone.
We want to get some rest.
That's all right.
That's
You
it.
guys are good.
That's
Safe
it.
travels,
That's it.
you guys.
That's it.
Thank you very much.
That's it, guys.
Take care.
Thank you.
Right.
Say it one more time.
Hey, Tank, I know you said that Rolly does option stuff. He's not out, but just a donation. You should stand by that.